Thursday evening to you folks. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
Pass-first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Booker can't get it to go. Murray with it. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. And here's Murray. The three is up. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
For three, Bridges. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And here are the Nuggets now, coming off a Suns make. Gordon finds Murray. From the top of the key, the shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now. When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And, you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
Porter gets the bucket.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Bridges outside. Ayton against Jokic. Shoots a fadeaway. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Nice move. Murray, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. For three, Booker. The rebound by Murray.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The kick out to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Paul against Murray. Shoots over Paul. Paul with some nice D. The Suns leading. Bridges passes to Ayton. Here's Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. No good on the triple.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Murray against Paul. Jokic, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
Throws it up high. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Gordon, so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That shot wide open. Ayton's got 5.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. Back to Barton. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. The Nuggets need to get one up. Murray from outside. The Suns clear it. Outside Booker. From outside the arc. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
There's the 3. That shot, no good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Johnson passes to Booker. For 3. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Murray passes to Jokic. Ball against Murray. Here's Barton. There's the block. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing 80 games, and they still say it. Trying?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Murray from outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
3-point field goal.
Murray's got 8 points.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Now Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Now here's Booker. Shoots over Barton. Booker can't get it to go. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cut. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Can they get it? And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. 9 points in the game.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
And here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Fires, high post. Gordon can't hit.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
From deep, Johnson. Pure from 3-point range. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now here's Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Driving in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Ball against Murray. Here's Booker. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Outside Murray. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Martin against Booker. Bridges outside. Over to the wing. Pass to Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. For three, Booker. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Murray. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Suns ahead, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Torrey Craig. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Jay Crowder, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Morris against Payne. Pass to Cousins. Now Green. Cousins with it. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
Denver in the lead. Morris outside. Pass to Najee. Outside, Green. Here's Forbes. The layup off target.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Up top, Payne. Guarded by Morris. McGee in the post. Cousins on him. Second chance shot. A nice shot by McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Morris against Payne. Charity stripe shot. A nice shot by Morris. Morris has got his first basket.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Najee.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Cousins down low, covered by Crowder. Phoenix grabs the miss. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Remaining in the third.
Inside. Fade away. McGee's shot is off. Denver has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Morris for 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Shamet. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. On the wing, Green. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And McGee with the stop.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Najee. Outside, Green. Here's Forbes. Jacks up a 3. And Craig pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Shamet for the lead. That one is off. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Count it. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Shamet. This for the tie! It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Morris outside. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead, up 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Denver, Murray and Barton the guards. Porter Jr. the small forward with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle. Murray with it, now guarded by Booker. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Now Paul. Outside Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Murray from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker against Barton. Barton with a steal. Jokic in the post. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, Paul with the block.
Chris Paul, such an outstanding defensive player, and his teammates appreciate that he gets steals, but he also can occasionally get a block shot, too.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Phoenix.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Murray passes to Gordon. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Booker on the wing. There's a screen by Johnson. Lets it fly. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
On the wing, Barton. Pass to Gordon. Now Murray. He's guarded by Paul. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Fires the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges with it. Over Porter. Great D that time from Porter.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
It's stolen by Johnson. Porter against Bridges. Pass to Booker. .105 left in the fourth. Outside Paul. 5 on the clock. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Money.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Murray finds Barton. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. And he buries it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. Off target from outside. Murray against Booker. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And that's an intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Murray achieved something that may never be repeated in NBA history. I mean, he scored 50 points in a game without attempting a single free throw. It almost seems like that would be an impossible feat. It really is. I mean, that's a pretty...
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again.
We would like to
Thank you for joining us. That'll...
the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. With the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Now here's Doncic. At 3 off the mark. Got a piece of it. Bridges passes to Booker. Here's the three. Ball finds Johnson. Lock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Doncic passes to Bullock. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Now here's Paul. Johnson outside for the three. And the Suns get it back. Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
Unable
foul.
to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Ayton hits them both. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Launches it. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now here's Booker. Buries it from three-point range.
Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them is going in.
Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges passes to Ayton. Shoots over Powell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you're starting to see why he has become such a problem for this league. They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
2 minutes.
Runs in the pass to Doncic. They set the screen. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here is Paul. After Luka Doncic hitting the three. The tray. Another three for Phoenix.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
To the middle. Out to Doncic. Over Paul. And it's Doncic missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Takes the three. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Looking to end its cold spell. That doesn't go either for Doncic. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Paul dishes to Bridges. Shoots over Bullock. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of it.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position. Suns leading by 13.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Shoots a fader, and the Suns tack on two more.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doncic finds Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Paul. Bridges passes to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. And it's Ayton missing. Mavericks trail by 18. To halt the run, the shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 17.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Doncic way outside. Bridges with the board.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Well, they say great offense beats great defense. Brett, that never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the three ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple of seasons.
And that makes it 2 3-quarters in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Out to the wing. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Bertans for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
And here is Marjanovic after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Another shot. Knocks it loose. Green finds Bertans. 4 on the shot clock. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns leading by 22. Ball fires from way outside. The shot off that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Dinwiddie wide open. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
A nice shot by Booker.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. how long can he keep this up?
And Green puts up a deep three. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Over to the wing. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Outside, Green lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Paul. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Suns miss again. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. And he's with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Jay Crowder. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Craig in at the three slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here is Bertans after the three-pointer from Jay Crowder. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Payne can't hit. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Passes it to Craig. Puts up a three. The rebound by Marjanovic. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hardaway from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one's good. Shamet.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point. And they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Over in the corner, Bertans. Craig with it. Pass to Shamet. From deep three-point range. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Got that one up quick. Hardaway has got 6 in the quarter.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
There's the pass to Shamet. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Dinwiddie attacking. There's Green with the three. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. He hits Crowder on the wing. No good on the three. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
There's the pass to Marjanovic.
2 minutes.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Marjanovic. McGee's shot is off.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Passes it to Crowder. And McGee kicks to Shamet. McGee against Marjanovic. McGee, the pass to Payne. No good on the triple. Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Shamet. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Dinwiddie.
playing. But Coach Mike.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Lock at 6. Martin from outside.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
The Nuggets on off. Murray surveying the D. On the wing, Porter. From outside, off the mark. Paul passes to Booker. The 3. Denver grabs the miss. Murray outside. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And a great job, Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in. Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
The 3, Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Barton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
Here's Paul after the Nuggets pick up 2. And here is Ayton. Over Jokic, and that one's good. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Barton outside. Murray outside. With the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
Got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the first. Booker outside. This one for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Now here's Barton. No points in the game yet for him. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Porter kicks to Murray. Here he goes, and it's Murray with the jam.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
1:12 left in the first quarter. Bridges misses. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Trailing by 2. Jokic with his screen on Paul. Murray dishes to Barton. Passes it to Jokic from deep. He can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Ayton. The pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Over Jokic. And it's Ayton missing. Nuggets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Murray with it. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gordon kicks to Jokic.
Denver foul. Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul.
Eight seconds left to play in the first quarter. Booker outside.
And a masterful defensive job by Barton as the shot's going up. That length certainly can alter some shots if used correctly.
At the end of...
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Booker following the basket by Jokic.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Denver now. Murray outside. Pass to Porter. Over Paul. They get a hand on it. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Now Barton following the 3-point attempt by Jokic. Murray the pass to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Murray. There's the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Fires for 3. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. From past the arc. He can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Here's Paul following the basket by Jokic. Paul outside, and Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lets it go from 14. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Murray. Back to Jokic. The 3. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Paul dishes to Booker. Three-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Booker outside for 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And it's Jokic missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Took him no time at all on that one. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside, Gordon takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Fades back. That shot no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Denver on top, leading by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we sit. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
We've got Green, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Monte Morris. It's Najee in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Najee. Shoots over Shamet. The second chance effort, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here is Forbes. Another 3 for Denver.
12 straight points off the 3-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. In the corner, Shamet with it. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
3-pointer, Crowder. Forbes with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Morris looking over the floor. At the top of the key, Forbes. Screen by Cousins. Shoots over Crowder. Cousins with the bucket.
The way that Cousins keeps that one in control, an amazing job how he fights through the contact, something he is very used to.
Payne passes to Craig. And there's the pass to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Najee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the triple. Payne grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shamet kicks to McGee. Pass to Payne. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
And Cousins throws it down.
Cousins with his height is able to get up there and jam that one down. Get the ball deep to him on the inside, and pretty much he'll take care of the rest.
1:46 left in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Crowder. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Cousins with a screen for Morris. Sinks the triple. Morris has got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Craig. In the corner, Shamet with it. Off the mark, and the drop continues. The Nuggets leading by 13, stolen by McGee. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
You can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
A three from Morris. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Nuggets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Haji makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us.
This is the fourth quarter. This is our house.
Suns trail by 10. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Pass to Booker. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic with his screen on Paul. And the pass to Jokic. All sorts of time. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Over to the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Goes up on the wing. And it's Jokic missing. Suns trail by 9. Paul for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Barton outside. Pass to Murray from downtown. It's good from long range. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
Bridges outside. All up top. He's covered by Murray. Booker outside. Clock at 4. Shoots over Barton. No good from Booker.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out. trying to win this game.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Paul surveying the floor. Now Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Pass to Jokic. Porter kicks to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker fires from way outside. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 8. Booker outside. Passes it to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. With 3, Booker knocks down the 3-ball. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Murray against Paul. Murray outside. Kicks to Barton. For the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. And so here's Phoenix. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. No good from Booker. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Barton. Outside Gordon. The pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. They could use a bucket.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Yes!
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
enough there. Thank you.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Now here's Paul. Outside Johnson. Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Brunson. And stolen by Brunson. Here we go, one-on-one. From deep, here's Doncic. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And here's Dallas. Launches it. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now here's Brunson. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Count it.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Doncic outside. Jacks up at 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Paul for 3. Booker. Doncic pulls down the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Brunson against Paul. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Doncic on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. That one is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Paul. Up top Bridges. Pass to Booker. Over Brunson. Booker, good. Booker's got 5 points.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Doncic against Paul. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
In the first 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Doncic outside. Out to Powell. Back to Doncic from behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
1:21 left in the first. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
First team foul.
51 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Paul for 3. Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Brunson against Booker. Powell, a screen on Paul, and Doncic launches from deep. Again, Doncic missing. The Suns leading. Here's a three from Paul. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Doncic. Can they get it? Again, Doncic missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the court.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. And here's Doncic outside. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Here's Bullock. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. There's the 3.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Sinks it from distance.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc, trying to stay within striking distance here.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8 for 3. Booker. They get it back.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Dallas has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. This one for 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Doncic into the lane. Ooh, Ayton. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Paul. Give him 8. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to Aiden. Outside for Booker. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Paul with it. 1:05 left to play in the first half of basketball. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Booker with the jam.
It has not mattered one bit what the defense has sent to Devin Booker tonight. He is cooking.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's a three from Paul. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Doncic passes to Brunson. Kicks it to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Booker. Pass to Bullock. Doncic outside. And he drives in. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Davis Bertans. Also Green out there. Tim Hardaway is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Marjanovic. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Outside Payne.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Payne against Dinwiddie. Outside Craig. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And here's Bertans. Off target from three-point range.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
90 seconds into the second half now. Hardaway, the pass to Dinwiddie. Uses the glass on the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Now Payne. Pass to Craig. Now here's McGee. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Suns lead by 9.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Fires the three. Here's Bertans. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Craig passes to McGee. Outside Payne. Back to McGee. Payne finds McGee. Takes one from 10 feet. The Mavericks pull it in. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Picked by Bertans. Green with a screen on Crowder. Here's Bertans. Here's Hardaway, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Crowder, a screen on Dinwiddie. Inside. Oh, sweet move. And Crowder with the jam.
How about the relentless effort on the backboards? Crowder utilizing his size to eat the window.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Oh, McGee with the block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Shamet. McGee with it. He's covered by Bertans. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bertans. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Dinwiddie, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Craig passes to Crowder. Offline with a 3. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Marjanovic. Soft touch off the glass. Marjanovic gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne from downtown. Offensive rebound. McGee. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Green. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Phoenix.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. The Suns leading. Ayton inside, working on Powell, and Ayton gets it to go.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Paul. Outside Johnson. Bridges passes to Paul. From deep 3-point range. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now Booker fires for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Here we go, one-on-one. Brunson passes to Powell, kicks it to Doncic. Paul with a steal. An open look for Booker. A good-looking shot from the wing. Booker's got 24 points. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Now here's Paul. Driving inside, and it's rejected.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
By Brunson. Doncic outside, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Paul against Doncic. Going inside, and Doncic with the jam.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. Let's go with a three. The shot that time not on target. And it's Dallas the other way. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a basketball night when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 5. Booker for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Powell, screen on Paul. Down low. And Powell with the stuff.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Paul. And now the Mavs on the run. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Suns timeout.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic against Paul. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now here's Booker. On the take, looking to end the drought. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Doncic against Paul. And they doubled up Doncic. Back to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Johnson with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Outside Booker. 4 on the clock. From deep. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
To the paint. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Now here's Paul.
can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
Mavericks timeout call. The loud and crazy fans get up. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Hey, let's hear it for all the fans.
For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell passes to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Booker outside. From outside the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Conley. The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Paul passes to Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here is Conley. Out to the right wing. Bridges with the steal. Johnson wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. On offense, here are the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Good D by Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Passes to Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
And he sinks the second. Here is Conley. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Right wing, O'Neal from long range. He can't hit that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 5 now.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Booker outside. On the wing, Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Launches it. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here is Conley. 5 points in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Paul outside. Feeds to Bridges. From the top of the key. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And stolen by Booker. Paul against Gobert. Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Booker. 6 to shoot. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Here's Conley. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's O'Neal into the lane. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Kicks it to Ayton. Stolen by O'Neal. Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul. Conley against Paul. Out left to the wing. O'Neal with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's in there.
Finding a man wide open. Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Now Paul. Has to Booker. Launches a three. Good on the triple. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word.
Come on, get wild, get your tennis dancing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Right down to the jack there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A nice shot by Booker.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Paul against Conley. Back to Mitchell and taken away by Paul. Booker outside. Over Conley. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Mitchell outside. Conley against Paul. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here is Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. The pass to Johnson. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And here's Booker from the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Mitchell wide open. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits with the Jazz. Here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A nice shot by Booker.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Mitchell outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
Paul against Conley. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul looking around. There's the drive. The dish to Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots the 3. Here's Paul. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Bridges outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 11. O'Neal with it. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Mitchell against Booker. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Al Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Fires the three. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton. Bridges has got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Now here's Conley. He has 5. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Conley's got 8.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
There's 10 seconds left here in the second. Booker looking around from the arc. And that one is off. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Passes it to Shamet. Takes the 3. Rebound, Utah. Side, this is to Gay. Back to Whiteside. Shakes him. Nice job filling the lanes and terrific pass to hit him right in stride.
The interior, this is where you want to get Whiteside the basketball.
Come on, get rocked and don't pay attention. All right, fans, that's
Phoenix leading by 3.
Make some noise for them, fans.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shamet hits the 3-point bomb.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Passed again.
Utah foul. Rudy Gay. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 90 seconds now into the second half. And it's Shamet missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. 6-point game.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
There's the pass to Shamet. He dishes it to McGee. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And that one's good by Gay.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Make some noise.
The Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Payne passes to Shamet. He kicks to Crowder. Drives to the hoop, and Crowder slams it in.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Here's Clarkson. For the tie. No good on the shot.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Craig has it in the corner. Misses the three. Jazz trail by 3. It's Gay on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Gay finds Pascal. Gay inside. Craig defending. Gay misses.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Shamet the pass to McGee. Shamet with it. And it's Payne in the corner. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Now the feed to Whiteside. And up the court come the Suns on the break. A wide open look here for Craig. Hits the jumper in space. Craig's got his first points of the night.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Nobody near Gay. Hits it from three-point range. Gay's got 6 points.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen by Clarkson. Gay right side. For the tie. And Clarkson with the nice bucket inside. And that will tie this game up. Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. On down to the out there with O'Neal. And Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Mitchell outside. Driving inside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Utah. Trailing by 2. Phoenix calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ball against Conley. Booker outside. The 3 ball. Gobert pulls it in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. And it's Mitchell missing. Bridges against Conley. On the wing, Booker. Back to Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Utah with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ball against Conley. Paul dishes to Booker. Nice move. He lays it in. And the Suns lead by 2.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Back to Mitchell. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. 5 on the clock.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
Outside Conley. Another miss by Utah.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's O'Neal with the three. And fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. O'Neal's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah. Paul outside. 1:09 left to play here in the fourth. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Third team foul. Phoenix timeout.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Utah leading by 3. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Paul gets to Ayton. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. pass to Bridges. And Paul puts up a deep three. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to O'Neal. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Jazz with another miss. Now Booker. Johnson outside. Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So it's Utah now. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by Johnson. Sun shooting 40% from the field. For 3, Bridges tips it up, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Suns.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Back to O'Neal. This is it to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to O'Neal. The tray. Another miss by Utah.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul. Utah timeout call.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Jazz dancers.
Great action here if you're just joining us, about 1 minute into OT. And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. Goes up on the high post. Bullseye. And now a 4-point Suns lead.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Outside Conley. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Steps back. In overtime here, and then half off the clock. Now here's Booker. On deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Conley finds Mitchell. And here's Gobert. Deflects the pass. Jazz passing it around. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Mitchell passes to Conley. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And here is Paul. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Mitchell against Booker. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They escape with a victory.